Anyone who has kept up with Netflix's The Last Chance U probably remembers Dakota Allen, a linebacker for the East Mississippi Lions. Despite making 87 tackles as a freshman for the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Allen ended up in Scooba, Miss. After being arrested for burglary in Lubbock, Allen was dismissed from the team and expelled from Texas Tech. The linebacker avoided jail time, but he wasn't sure that he'd ever get his football career back due to that black mark on his record. In a feature about Allen on NFL.com, former MCC academic counselor Brittany Wagner said that she saw how hard Allen was being on himself when he arrived in Scooba. He was beating himself up over what he had done, said Wagner. It was obvious he was wrestling with self-forgiveness. Allen found that self-forgiveness, at least in part, in church. In a small town with not much else to do, Allen made his way into church and became curious to learn more about Christianity. During the second season of The Last Chance U, fans saw Allen get baptized. Allen told NFL.com that he had no problem sharing that portion of his life. "I told them I'm not afraid of showing the world I got saved," Allen said. "I wasn't ashamed of it." Allen was able to find some peace in church, but getting his football career back was still a struggle. Former Ole Miss head coach Hugh Freeze told Allen that he wanted to offer him a scholarship but couldn't because of his arrest. "I remember then Ole Miss coach Hugh Freeze telling him, 'I want you, but I can't sign you. My president will not let me sign you because of this record,' Wagner said. That was hard for Dakota. He thought, 'I'm done. I can't overcome this mistake.' However, Allen stuck with it and eventually then Texas Tech defensive coordinator David Gibbs reached out to him about rejoining the Red Raiders. It took some convincing, but Allen was allowed to return to Texas Tech. Current Arizona Cardinals head coach and former Texas Tech head coach Cliff Kingsbury was in Allen's corner the whole way. Kingsbury even contributed a letter defending Allen's character that was used to keep the young linebacker out of jail. After returning to Texas Tech, Allen rewarded everyone who vouched for him. Aside from being a team leader, Allen was a key contributor on the field. In his first season back in Lubbock, Allen made 101 tackles and intercepted 2 passes. In an injury-plagued 2018 season, Allen made 61 tackles for the Red Raiders in 10 games. Now Allen is focusing on the NFL, a chance that he wasn't sure he'd get when he was arrested for burglary. An anonymous NFL scout told NFL.com that teams will want assurances that Allen won't fall in with the wrong people for a second time in his life. "Everyone vouches for his character, and everything points to what he did being isolated," said a regional scout with an AFC team. "You don't have a hard time believing he's a good kid. The question is more about who he orbits around. Teams will want to know he won't put himself in a room with someone else's bad decision." Allen is currently projected to be a mid to late round draft pick. Regardless of where he was drafted, it's inspiring that he has worked his way back to getting a look at the NFL level.